Hello, anyone, everyone, and no one. Welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock. And this little thing is very interesting. I'm really happy with how it turned out, but if there's a problem, yeah, I've already ran out of blocks, and as you can hear in there, yeah, we got a spider problem in here. I'm gonna have to modify this once again so that they cannot spawn in here. Look at this, because yeah, you're all sitting there eating up my cap for witches. Just not cool, not cool. And I am running out of blocks. Right. So today, as I said, welcome back to another episode of Truly Bedrock. And today, I think we're going to do a little bit more grace. But words and difficulty are definitely going to be a thing this morning. Okay, they're definitely going to be a thing. So what I was trying, I can't fly. Can you just tell that I've woken up? Like my brain can't even function enough to Minecraft yet. Right. So today I do actually want to start things off over here at the base once again. And I've been thinking about it since last episode. I've been thinking about it really well. I don't even know the word to use for this. I want to get some of this moved. I've got to get that toy out of there. I do not like that there. I've also got to get this out of here. We've got to get all this moved. I'm going to redo the smelter. It's a thing that's just going to have to happen. It's going to have to happen. And where are we going to put it? I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. I'm thinking it's going to go around in through here, where I can walk up here, fuel it up from right here. It goes around the room, comes over here, bounces back and forth. I'm thinking that's the approach that I want to take. But in order to do that, I got to tear that out. I got to move that, and I got to move this. So I guess first things first is determining where the sheep are going to go. Guess maybe either over on top of the vine farm over there or up here. Now, I don't really particularly like the ideal from up here, but you know what? Let's just kind of figure it out. Let's figure it out and figure out where it's going to go. First, we got to start tearing stuff down. Goodbye, Smelter, my old friend. I will rebuild you once again. And Mr. Smelter has been torn down and rebuilt. And we're going to get up there here in just a second. But my brain has processed something, and we've got to do this real quick. You know, just a little bit ago, I say a little bit ago, but it's been a couple hours ago now, had the issue of spiders being in here. Now, of course, the smelter got tore down on a stream, which is good, and we got it rebuilt. But my brain just processed how to potentially fix this problem. The problem is we're getting spiders spawning in here. Well, if we eliminate their ability to spawn, now all we got is that one little spot there. So yeah, we can still get 2 high mobs spawning in there. We'll get skeletons, we'll get other things, but that right there should eliminate the spider spawning from this whole equation. I say should, but come on, truly to goodness this will work. Now, as you can see, I've opted for the glass push method. Do I like this? No, but at the same time, it does allow me to do the visual that I wanted to do with this, which is more or less turning it back into its original looking witch hut, which I think works. Now let's get back up here and show you what happened, because I did have a stream, and on the stream we did tear out the smelter. We did a few changes. You know what, let me just get down here, and if we come right through here, I've still got to set the pathway up leading to this thing. We have moved the smelter. The smelter is now right here. Now, as you can tell, yes, the smelter is larger than it was before. Before it was 64 furnaces, and now it is 74. Just the way it was redesigned, I was able to get an extra 10 in here. And this thing works really good. Like, as a matter of fact, if we just grab, let's grab like 9 full stacks, okay? So if we just take these 9 full stacks of cobble here, throw them inside of here, go ahead and flip that thing on. As you can see, it fires off pretty quick. Now, I thought by adding in the extra furnaces here that it would actually cause issues of this to actually back up, but it hasn't. Now, is it the most energy? Wow, did I really just say energy? Fuel efficient? No, because you're going to be losing on some, because if you look here, let's see if we can get over to the other side before the other one gets in here. We're going to actually run out of stuff to smelt before that gets back. It's going to be close, see? So there is a little bit of a waste there, but at the same time, the waste is trivial considering the kelp farm that is behind us. Now, we just threw 9 stacks in here, and if we take a look here, yeah, we've almost already got 3 stacks in here. does do pretty good. Now, I opted to do the same thing that I did before, which was every 16, it runs its own hopper line out. But these right here in the middle got an extra 5 on each line, and I thought it would actually create a choke point. But if you take a look here, it actually doesn't. It actually works really good, and I'm happy with it. So next on the list of things to do is to decorate this. Now, during the stream, if you don't know who Mr. Fearless is, Mr. Fearless is one of my friends who plays on 4-Pillar with me. He also runs his own SMP with quite a few other people. I say him, but it's just a bunch of people. They run one called Berrycraft. But he also does a lot of streaming, and I love to pick on Mr. Fearless. I do. So during the stream here, we ended up making Mr. F's lightbox here, which if you take a look here, Mr. F's lightbox consists of dark oak torches. You know, Mr. Fearless here loves dark oak, and I love to pick on him about his love for dark oak. So we took a bunch of dark oak logs for the first test run of this thing and turned them into charcoal, and then made him some dark oak torches. I hope you appreciate that, Mr. Fearless, because I know everybody on the stream did. They absolutely loved it. Thank you. Thank you for being such a good sport about that. But I need to decorate this thing, and a few suggestions on stream were to actually decorate this using dark oak. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. And take a look at this. Yeah, just in the time that we've been talking right here, all 9 of those are already done. So it's really good. I'm really happy with this thing. So I think next on the list of things to do would be to actually try to decorate this up a little bit. Get some dark oak around here and see if we can move this pathway in here. I'm almost certain that that one is just not going to stay. The other one's still over there, but that one's probably going to have to go. So yeah, give me a little bit to get some of this in, and we'll be right back. And oh my goodness, I have been at this for a long time. A long time. I have built and tore out and built and tore out, and I've gotten help from Discord, everybody under their brother to try to come up with a design. I tried dark oak, I tried replicating the walls, I've tried so many different things and could get nothing to work. But finally, look, can we cheat and go into F5 here? Finally, I've gotten something that I like. Now, if we take a look here, it looks relatively simple, but it's enough to break it up that I really like it. We got acacia, we got leaves, we still got our andesite here, and the main thing that I was worried about forever was I don't want like blocks like this to be able to spawn captains in here, because let's face it, we all know they're broken this current update. They just spawn wherever they want. But it got me to thinking about when I was building the trees out there that my friend Jack showed me how to build, that if I actually put like right here, that is a vine, that makes this block unspawnable. So yeah, I mean, after quite a lot of testing, I finally got something I like here. Now what I want to do with that is I want to go ahead and continue that over there. I want to completely wrap this smelter in here so that it's more or less hidden. And this design I like to the degree that I've almost considered just putting it on the walls around here to break things up. And uh-oh, here comes the Toretto. Yeah, I'm in trouble. I'm playing Minecraft and I'm talking to somebody, but I'm not talking to him. So yeah, I think that's next on the list. We'll get some more acacia, some more leaves. We'll get this all wrapped around here, get this all situated out, and we'll continue on from there. And yeah, I have no clue why. I come over here and I randomly purge my inventory. Right, so as you can see, we've got more of these pillars in here, and I really like this. I really like the feel of this. Now, I cleaned out the tree that was previously here, and I brought the red carpet up leading to the entranceway. I think here in just a minute what I'm going to do is this right here serves no purpose for it being on this side anymore. Now, I still like these little things. They're little, they're handy. Sometimes I don't need to smelt just a full shulker box or something. I just have trivial amounts in there. And you know, you get the blast furnaces, you got each one here. So I think I'm going to flip these around here in just a moment. And then from there, I think we're going to continue on with this. Now, if you remember correctly, there was a pillar here. Now, what I don't like about this by adding the second floor in is sometimes you get the situation where you've got a pillar merging into a build. Like right here is an example right here. I don't like this. This throws the whole room off. It makes the whole thing feel wrong. Now, talking with a few people on Discord, and I think there's an alternative solution to this. These main big ones right in the center where there's going to be no extra catwalk, yeah, absolutely, we're going to leave those there. But where they come over here and they merge in and just don't fit right, well, we're going to knock those out. We're going to knock those out, and see if we can come up with something smaller to go in their place. But I think next thing on the list of things to do is we'll get this turned around here and placed here. I'll probably carry this on over to over there, and we'll probably do that on the other side and get the rest of these makeshift, I guess, well, they're not makeshift, but these pillars right here that just don't fit with the new changes in here out of here, and see what it looks like. Okay, I have a tendency to get a bit carried away. Now, I haven't got the furnace system changed around yet, and I know that's the thing that I said that I was going to do first, but what did I do? Well, if we take a look around here first, let's go ahead and point out this one. I went ahead and added these in. As I've said for a while, I've wanted to add these in to get them in there, so I've got that one placed in there. I've got that one placed in there, and I've got that one over there completely finished as well. And it's nice. I love it. It adds to the area. Now, I went ahead and carried this around to over here. Now, there's issues here that I don't like. It's really dark, so we're going to have to figure out some way of lighting. There needs to be more than just this square ugliness to it at the moment, and that's coming. But another minor thing that I'm unsure of if I like or not, this amount of dark oak in here now. Now, when I went with the dark oak originally, I thought it was a good change. But after seeing the acacia in here and the leaves, that makes me want to change this up over here. So there's still a lot of things to adjust, but we've got a few of the pillars knocked out over here, and I think it fits amazingly well. Now, this one's still in here, which is a bit of an oddball. I could technically put that one back in over there, but let me jump up here. I've got some minor issues right here that I got to figure out what I want to do, because I don't want to carry this floor over and cut off my storage system, and I don't think that this area is going to be utilized in that much of a degree, so I may put like some reverse staircases up leading up here and just kind of isolate that area off, because more or less that's all redstone and I don't need nothing to do with it. But this turning into little areas like this, I think this is really cool. It gives me entrance into the back of all this. I think I want to carry this path either around the front here by a few blocks, which may be the case, and carry it and wrap it completely over to there. I do like the ideal of this balcony up here. I love it. I absolutely love it. But as I said, there's more detail that's got to be changed, more things that have got to be adjusted. So what I'm going to do next, good talk, I think we're going to experiment and see if we can come up with some kind of design to maybe give some support to these things right here, because right now they're just plain Jane and they need something else. So yeah, words are difficult, okay? A lot more changes coming here soon. And attempt number 3, we're just gonna call this a fail. I have no clue what I'm doing at this moment in time. Everything I try, I do not like. This is the game of what happens. You build something, you tear it down. You build something, you tear it down. Nope, I don't like that neither. I do like the beveled edge. I don't like the top part. Let's get rid of that. Beveled edge with flat top. Oh, how come I have a feeling that this build is about to get really expensive? Why do I do this to myself? Okay, so now that's too much. That does not work there. We can't use that. And thankfully, I'm relieved. I do not want to have to go get that much acacia. And now I've reached a point where I don't know which one I like. I like this because it's got that beveled step. It's got the good hitting lighting in it. And if we actually come up here, we can probably see that this area is now lit up good. Yeah, that's lit up so much better. But at the same time, I like that. It's kind of got that teeth look to it. It breaks it up. It looks really nice. Let's see how the lighting is up here real quick. And it's not bad. It could go for a little bit of an improvement. But the problem is with that side over there, that log up there is a spawnable block, which is really annoying. Now, by normal game conditions, no, I could just put lights up there, but I'm talking about how in 1.13 right now, pillagers spawn just wherever they want, and I don't want them in my base. So I'm really torn. If I had to pick, though, I would say I like this one the most over that one. You know what? I'm going to leave them both for now. And I would like your feedback up here. We'll call this one behind me Design Teeth, and we'll call this one edge. Okay, so I'm going to put a poll up here in the corner and let you all vote. And if you have an ideal of maybe even combining the two up that could work, let me know. I really like the teeth one, I really do. And then just one more thing, let's just no, I was gonna say we could put the acacia logs right down through there instead of all that chiseled stone, but I don't know if it would look any better or not. Let's see. And that's now in place, so let's jump down here and let's take a look at this. And no, I don't need to like it. I don't need to like it. I really don't need to like it. That's gonna require a lot of acacia if I do like it. Am I crazy? I know the color textures are off, but they kind of, I don't know. I know I kind of like it. That's not necessarily a good thing. And looking at that, yeah, I think I like the teeth design better. I'm not sure though, I'm not sure, but we've actually gotten sidetracked from what we were originally going to set out to do today. Now, what we were originally going to do was get this place in here operational. Now, the furnace array is operational, but it's not done. No, I can't look at that right now. We're going to put that to the poll. Make sure you vote in the poll or post your opinions down below. I would like some more thoughts and ideas on what we could do in there or do with all of that. But moving on from that, I think next we need to actually get this thing operational like was set out to do today. And honestly, I think that this line of hoppers and this line of hoppers need to drop down, because what I want to also do is I want to come in here and I want to be able to put levers on all these so that I can collect the XP out of them, because let's face it, XP in furnace arrays works now, and if we're going to use this to smelt down tons upon tons of glass in the future, we might as well benefit it. Words and difficulty, benefit from it in the long run. So now, let's stay on point this time. First thing that I want to do is I want to knock these hopper lines down and set a couple more chests down here. Maybe even set it up with a chest and then a spot for a couple shulker boxes. So, boom. And the first part of staying on point has been successful. I added in shulker box loaders right here, more or less. So the furnaces all kicked down into these shulker boxes. Now, of course, I added in a double chest here to just store shulker boxes in. We were storing them over there earlier, but there's no point. Most of the time, I'm going to need these for storing stuff that I am smelting. So that is that, and I like that. Now, just to spawn proof this in here, I just threw down slabs because, let's face it, that's about the only way you can more or less stop mobs from spawning right now, aside from that and leaves. But speaking of leaves, that takes us to the next point here. What are we going to do with the inside of this? Well, I figure first thing that we'll do, we'll just go ahead and cover everything else that hasn't been covered, like this stuff right here. We'll just go ahead and bring it all up even so that we have at least a blank canvas that's all the same to work with. I don't know if there's much that we can honestly do in here, but it's worth experimenting and trying. Now I need can I get up here, please? Yes. So yes, leave it up. Get it? Leave it up. Bad joke, I know. I thought it was a good joke. Leave it up. I mean, come on. It doesn't get much better than that, right? Good talk. All right, so we leaved it up. Okay, all right, I'll leave it alone. And we went ahead and added in the roof. Now, the roof, you may say, is why did you put that there and it looks hideous? Well, there's a reason. Because, well, this is the roof. This is the next level up here. So that's where the roof actually is supposed to go. Dead on even, which is kind of ironic. It kind of fits. Now, the inside of this thing is, it's dark, it's gloomy, I'm still not sure. I've debated if I wanted to go ahead and add in just tons upon tons more of just redstone lamps around here. But at the same time, if a minecart gets caught somewhere, I need to be able to run down through here and see where it's at. So I necessarily don't want to fill all that up. So I do like it. I think there's more changes to come with it. I do think there's more changes to come. But for a start, I am really happy with it. I still got to get an ender chest in here. And I'm thinking the workstation to load this thing might be like right over here. So you'll have like an ender chest, crafting table, anything else like you need right there. Probably have one over here as well, just because coming up here is the most convenient spot to get into these chests. And I like it. It's definitely staying this time. I am not tearing this thing out one more time. That's it. That's its new permanent home. I'm not tearing it out. don't care if there's a smelter that comes out tomorrow that can be powered with nuclear reactor fuel and it can smelt everything in one stack. That is not coming down. I assure you, it is not coming back down. But what else did I do after I got that done? Well, I went ahead and added in the rest of that platform going across there, and I switched that over to Acacia because I think I am sold on that being Acacia, which means we're definitely going to have to do some grinding because as far as Acacia goes, I don't have much left at all. I don't have much left at all. I never thought I would have a use for it, but it fits so good in this build palette. So yes, I'm happy. We got the smelter in. We got these little ones here that still need to be modified. I don't know if they're going to stay there. The more I think about it, I don't think they will. Maybe one like right here and one like right here, right there in the middle of the room. It doesn't feel to work anymore with how this base is evolving. And I am really happy with the way it's evolving. But I think that's just about where I'm going to wrap up this episode here today. We actually got quite a bit done. We got the smelter moved, we got it set up, lots and lots of base changes in here, which I'm really happy with. Now, if you haven't already, do vote, and I like that one. I hate this one with a passion. I really do not like this one at all. Maybe there's something else we can come up with. But yes, I think that's just about where I'm going to wrap up today's episode. So if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to drop a like. And if you'd like to see more, please subscribe. And hey, before you leave, Discord up there in the corner. Come on. You know you want to come over and have some fun. But on that note, I'll catch you all next time. Goodbye!